Hey all, Sinjui here, back again with another unboxing review for Marvel Week. And today we have the Nendoroid, the Amazing Spider-Man from Good Smile Company. Yep. So, buddy of mine got this for me when he went on a trip somewhere. I don't remember where. Somewhere. But, awesome gift. Thank you. As you can see right here, the top says Nendoroid series. There's a creepy spider right there. It's pretty creepy. The Amazing Spider-Man, and he is number 260 in the line. Wow, Nendoroids have come a long way. And I have him on a Lazy Susan watch. Whee! Yep, I got this out of the spray booth, and I still have to check that out after the Marvel Week. But let's get back to this. So we have here, he's flying through the city. I think you get a base that kind of looks like that right there. And web shooting down there. More poses. You get him in the iconic like split pose. More web shooting. And just more pictures that were from the back. Alright, so let's just get into this. Here's a nice top-down view of what you get inside the box. In the middle, you get Spider-Man himself. He's going to come with 3 sets of hands. 2 are just open palmed. 2 are posed in his iconic like kind of shooting, web shooting, I don't know, pose, I guess. Some web shooting itself right here. We also have the stand, which is the 2 buildings, and also the street right here with the cars. Pretty nice paint right here. And we also have the Nendo stand right here, and a suction cup. So you could, place it, I guess, on a window, maybe on some flat surface, so he could do his nice little, like, aerial poses. And yeah, that's it. So let's just get closer to this. We'll check him out. Here we are with the standing test. I love to do this test to most model kits and figures that I have. Because, if you want them on a table or anything, you want them standing up. So, yeah, there you go. He can't stand. It's a little tricky, especially with a lot of the articulated joints and everything, and all the nice little, ball joints. They seem to slip out of place once in a while, especially with that big old head. It's basically a giant lump of plastic. It's pretty heavy too, so he tends to topple over really easily. And as you can see, he's kind of in split position right there. So. That's the only way I could do it, and then you'll see. It's that easy. So he topples over pretty quickly. It's really like a really hefty head, but it's really nice too. There you go. So let's just check him out a little bit. He is the typical red, black, blue, and I think this is only for this Spider-Man, and then all the other ones, I guess like the Ultimate and Spectacular, they have white eyes. Yep. So, pretty nice paint. Everything's nice. Mine has a little smudge on the butt. Okay. So let's just get into articulation. Alright, the head goes down, comes up, and it doesn't do a side to side, it does a rotation all the way around. But if you want a little side to side, he can do it on the chest, and also if you want to, oh, that came off wrong. Come on. Alright, so if you want, you can change the orientation of the actual joint, and now he can do the little sad doggy thing. There you go. So whatever kind of pose you want to do him in, yeah, you just need to pop out the little ball joint and just change it into the nice orientation you want. Oh, I didn't fix that, did I? Okay, there you go. As for the arms, they come up this far, go down that far. They do a full rotation, but it tends to pop the joint out of place. There is a spin at the bicep. Okay, and there is an elbow bend. As for the hands, they do have they do rotate. It's on a straight peg. Mine seems to be really tight on right now, so yeah, that's not gonna go anywhere. Alright, as for the chest, there is a bend at the chest. It does a little wobble as well. It's only on It's only on a ball joint, as you can see right there. So all you do is just pop it in, and yep, it just wiggles. It seems a little too loose for me at times, especially if you're trying to put it on the display stand. It tends to pop out of place once in a while, especially with the heft of the head. Yeah. Let's see, the actual waist itself, it has a little bit of movement, but there is a ball joint where the waist and the butt is, and that pegs into the actual torso itself, so you only get a little wiggle there. As for the leg, it goes back that far, comes up for this far. It does a knee bend really far, but it's kind of unsightly, especially because there are flat parts. Yeah, so you gotta really position this guy pretty well to hide those. As for the feet, they do a rocky motion and they go all the way around. I think they're just on ball joints. I haven't taken those apart yet, so I don't know. But yep, that's basically it. A lot of articulation. Nendoroids, awesome. That's why I love them. They're a bit pricey, but if it's a gift, I will accept. Alright, there you go. So let's just get into the accessories. Okay, so accessories. We do have the multi-hold stand. We have one of the display arms, short, and one of the other display arms, long. And they also have articulation in them. The bottom joint rotates mostly all the way around. Oop. And this comes apart. Yeah. Okay, so there's a joint right here. You could get a lot of good positions like this. There you go. And the top one is the same as the bottom. It also rotates. So for a lot of positions, and you could just peg this in. Some of these don't really go into perfectly, but yep, you get the gist of it. I think this one does. Oh yeah, that one. There you go. So I think this is the stand. And as you can see, here's a nice street. Here, I'll get in really close. It looks like you're looking down on the street, and there are the buildings. They do look pretty lit up because they're pretty bright white, and the street lights giving off that nice orange yellow type color. It's really nice paint. Yep. And if this one is actually a display, and this just pops in right here, or this one actually, like that. So if you saw from the box at first, you're gonna get some nice aerial poses with this. Let me put them on. So there you go. I tried to make a pretty dynamic pose, but yeah, it's kind of hard. a lot of things were popping out of place and everything. Right, so there we go. It just plugs into the back. Usually it goes in pretty far, but I don't know, mine tends not to do that, and it pops out pretty rarely, really easily, but it stays in there pretty nice. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but overall, nice stand. There are more accessories. Where are they? Okay, let me go grab the other accessories. Here are the two hands, the different ones. This is where he's like basically pushing on the trigger for the webbing. So you got two of those hands. Alright, here he is with the hands with the webbing on it. They're connected to the hands themselves, but it's just basically a little clear rod that has a little bit of like frost on the tips, so it looks like, clear webbing coming out and then it forming into a web. So these are pretty nice, and you could get them kind of, with the whole like flying around over the city and everything. There you go. And last but not least, I won't cut anymore. There is the suction cup. So it comes with a piece that like pegs in here. I already have it in. I couldn't get it out. Yeah. But it's basically the joint piece. And all you do is just, I think you take this one, or is it that one? I don't remember. It's one of these. So you take one of these and you just plug it in like that. And then you could have this plugged into Spider-Man's back, and you can have it on a window, like so. Or any surface that could hold the suction cup. Yep. Pretty nice. It's they didn't really have to put this in, but knowing it's Spider-Man and he likes to climb walls and everything, perfect. Alright, so that's basically it. Once again, this was the Nendo Spider-Man. Here he is again. I still have a lot more stuff to unbox and stuff for you guys, but yep, that's basically the gist of this one. Okay, so once again, this was for Marvel Week. Have a good day. I am this Enjoy.